Music has had an impact on all cultures across the globe. Every generation in every century has used music for expression. Music conveys culture, sympathy, frustration, and much more. Today we continue to enjoy music from past centuries, thanks to the 5th century invention of music notation. Composers wrote down their music using a method called staff notation. In this method, every word is represented by any of the music notes between do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do on a stave or a staff. A stave has 5 horizontal lines with spaces in between them, representing different pitches or keys of a song. Once a person starts to read music off a stave, they can read any piece of music. In the 18th century, this music notation technique was improved by Anne Glover to something called tonic solfa. Tonic solfa music notes are written without drawing the staff. Tonic solfa and staff notation are all in use to date. It is because of these methods that we continue to enjoy the works of musicians like John Sebastian Bach, George Frederick Handel, William Dawson, William Billings, and many more.
So I believe if you wrote down a piece like I told you, mi, mi, re, do, God I love you, if I put God I love you in that sense, then maybe tomorrow I want to write the same God I love you. I cannot put it like that. Maybe I'll say, so, la, so, mi, God I love you, differently, and change the rhythms.
That is easy when you have music.
When you have music written, yes.
Now is Christ risen from the dead and become the first fruits of men.
Schools that still have music as a part of their academic tasks use these musician scripts to teach students the art of interpreting music scripts.
Then first humanity triumphant past the crystal post of light and sees eternal you.
This Easter anthem by William Billings is one among many powerful religious songs that were written centuries ago. To date, staff-notated music is popular with churches across the world. Pop musicians, including those in Uganda, have not adopted this method of preserving their works. Very few, like Uganda boys based in London, have managed to use this music preservation technique. Some of their songs, like Chiri, bear testament to this.
Preserving the honor of our forefathers' name.
Moses Matovu of the Afrigo Band, which has been on the music scene for 39 years now, is planning to have their music put in tonic solfa or staff notation this year.
We've been preserving this music in terms of the already recorded music and the lyrics, because we write down the lyrics and we keep them for the record.
Realizing that music can easily disappear, Calvary Cross Choir founder Professor Simeon Kaiwa decided to write 102 of the choir's songs in tonic solfa. The compilations have been made into a book and copies have been sent to a number of libraries in the country.
At the right time, you got to wait until you are able to produce some real good work. I've written 250 songs. Maybe in the 80s I've written about 7 or 20 or 30. It would be, or I would have written a book in a hurry if it came with only 30 songs. But right now I've got to write like 3 books.
Started in 1981, Calvary Cross Choir produced some of the most powerful gospel choral music Uganda has ever had. Songs like Bamisiri, Bayugumye Chibuga, Daudi and others are still sung, but Professor Kaiwa knows that it may not be so in 20 years' time. The choir recorded most of their music on tapes, which technology has phased out. Same is happening to CDs and DVDs. The only way therefore a song can survive is to have it written.
In secondary schools and primary schools, I think also in universities, music is still being taught. But people that go through those schools don't pay too much attention to learning how to write in solfa notation or in staff notation.
Modern-day musicians have a task to learn to write music lyrics and instrumentation.
It's one thing they have to do now is to go and learn how to write. Or if they cannot learn how to write, let them go to people who can write. Because if you sing a piece there, I can write it down. And that is one reason why people go to school to study them.
Currently, there is computer software that can easily generate staff notation from any song. This technology is good, but for an artist who has not acquired the skill of writing and reading music, it is of little use. Music teachers therefore advise musicians to take lessons about music writing. Frank Walisimbi, NTV Talking Arts.